my name is Nomus and welcome back to the Hydrocraft tutorial series. Today we're going to be taking a look at mining and shifting dirt, the requirements for both, and the different types of ores and materials that you can gather from those activities. So first, the requirements for making a mine. Now you're going to be using the mine to mine for different ores and stones. The requirements for a mine are an auger, thick rope, 3 tent pegs, and a wooden ladder. You'll also need to locate and read the geology textbook in order to learn the necessary recipes to make a mine and shift dirt. This is what the geology textbook looks like. As you can see, it teaches recipes for shifting dirt, digging mine, and mining. A wooden ladder is going to require 2 logs, 6 planks, 6 nails, a hammer, saw, and carpenter bench, as well as carpentry of level 6. So make sure you have that level of carpentry 6 before you go ahead and attempt to make the mine, as you will need that to make the ladder. First off, we're going to make ourselves a carpenter bench. Now a carpenter bench requires a carpentry level of 4, 10 planks, 10 nails, 2 sturdy sticks, a hammer, and a saw. So I'll go ahead and craft one of those. Once you've placed your carpenter bench, you can then right click on any of your materials to bring up the contextual menu. Down at the bottom you'll see the option to build wooden ladder. Go ahead and build that. And now that you have the wooden ladder, thick rope, 3 tent pegs, and your auger in your inventory, you'll have the option to go ahead and dig a mine. Just make sure you've dropped off enough weight so that you can carry all this stuff, because it is quite heavy. The auger is 25 units and the wood ladder is 20 units, so you're going to need to have a pretty empty inventory to hold all of these items at once. So we'll go ahead, craft our mine. You'll now see that you have a mine hole in your inventory. You can carry this around. It does weigh 30 units, and then drop it down wherever you want to set up your mining operation. There we go. That's what the mine looks like. To use the mine, all you'll need is a spade in your inventory and be near your mine hole. Right click on the mine. You'll have the option to mine once or mine all, which would be to mine continuously. When mining, the majority of stone you find will be placed on the ground, while other materials, including some stone, will be placed in your main inventory. There are currently 20 different resources you can obtain through mining, which are categorized into 11 different tiers, from tier 0 to tier 10. Tier 0 being the most common, tier 10 being the least common. Tier 0 includes chipped stones and stones. Tier 1 include gray clay and red clay. Tier 2 includes worms. Tier 3, zombie bones. Tier 4, quartz crystals. Tier 5, coal and tar. Tier 6, copper ore and tin ore. Tier 7 includes iron ore, lead ore, saltpeter, and sulfur. Tier 8, bauxite ore. Tier 9, lithium ore, silver ore, and stone arrowheads. And the top tier, Tier 10, includes gold. The different ores range in their weights from 0.1 units to 0.5 units, and coal being the heaviest at 1 unit. So that completes the look at the mining system in the Hydrocraft mod. Next we will take a look at shifting dirt. If you don't quite have the carpentry level of 6 required to make the ladder, which is needed to make the mine, you can still gather the same resources as found through mining by shifting dirt. To shift dirt, you will require a spade, an empty sandbag, and a colander, as well as having read the geology textbook. Once you have those 3 items in your main inventory, go ahead, right click on the ground to take some dirt. This is the same as the base game for filling up a sandbag with dirt. Go ahead, start filling up your sandbags. Each sandbag will be able to hold 4 units of dirt. Once you have your sandbags full of dirt, go ahead, right click on the dirt bag or your colander. You'll see an option here to shift dirt. Go ahead and click that. You'll need to click shift dirt for each unit of dirt you have in your sandbags. Once your sandbags are empty, you'll be able to see that we found 1 unit of bauxite ore, a unit of red clay, a worm, and zombie bones. While you'll be able to find all the same materials as you would through mining, shifting dirt does take a lot more time and can be quite tedious. A few things to keep in mind about mining and shifting dirt is that they both depend on your foraging skill. The higher your foraging skill, the more likely you are to find the higher tiers of resources. While mining is influenced by your foraging skill, the actual act of mining does not increase it. And unlike foraging, mining is not influenced by the time of year. Mining in the winter will not suffer any penalty as you would experience with foraging or hunting. This concludes the mining and shifting dirt tutorial for the Hydrocraft mod. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, my name is Nomus. Feel free to hit that like button if you enjoyed and would like to see more Hydrocraft tutorial videos. Leave me a comment below for what you think the next video should be covering. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later. And oh my god! There are a lot of zombies here. Okay, yeah, leaving town. Don't need this. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're only at 4 days, guys. Okay, yeah, not staying in town. Not safe.